Welcome to the Rome campaign for Vidi Et Impera 1.2.4. In the last part we pushed out here, took Abyssum, which is part of the Balearic Isles, and we've now consolidated Hispania. And I think what I want to do here, how's their cultural influence here? Yeah, I mean 62%. I think that will now pick up, seeing we've now taken away. Yeah, so we've still got characters knocking around here which aren't being particularly helpful, but we can do this, guys. My instinct is to go for food. We've got this coming in as public order. We got this here. I'm going to convert that to, yeah, and I think for cash we'll go with that. Up here we've got a rebellion, which we're going to have to put down. But I think before that I need to talk a little bit about tactics, because we've now got to a point where I've now got virtually all of Iberia except this one region here. Now the reason I'm not going to attack these is, one, they are our defensive allies working with Massilla, plus they've got an army down here which could give me a headache because all my armies are up here. So what I'm going to do is be quite happy to wait for these guys to make their way back. They seem to be moving back slowly. And my next target, as mentioned at the end of the previous video, is to go for the Veni. And I would like to take this province here, the province of Aquitania, because then that will give me a pressure point down on Massilla. I could attack from two fronts and take out Massilla almost in one hit. And that also opens up this whole area for expansion. So probably the best way to describe it is if I put a line there, we're going to have a swinging door effect come through here, which will then open up the path to Britannia. But before that, I'm going to have to spend a few turns consolidating the empire, because we've got a few problems with public order. I've still got this army over here holding down this area, so until this area is stable we can't do anything. I've also got potential problems here. And of course we got the rebels up here, which I'm going to need to deal with. And I've got a nice big pile of cash. Turn income has dropped because, I show you here, I've been hit by banditry in Latinum. I think what we're going to do is take that up while I'm looking at it. Get the sanitation going. Actually, just have a quick look at the construction report. Got a vintner growing here. We've got loads of public order here. This area's gone really stable. And we can push that up. Push this army through. I think we're just going to put this army about here, because until Hispania settles down, we may have a bit of a problem. I think that's good enough for the moment. I think we're going to have to get, this army's going to have to come in and get rid of this trash. This probably will be the only battle in this video. We're just going to, of course we've got to fight it. Looks like we're going to have the advantage of height. Looks like we've also got the garrison coming in as well, so not that we're going to need the garrison. Okay, start deployment nice and dry. Right, we're on the side of a hill. Now I could come up here, but is it worth it? Because we're the attacking force. There's my... Right, I'm going to get the primary. Let's get going. I think if we put together, whoops, we put a front line together like that, and I have slingers on each side like this. Oops. Having a bit of a wibbly wobbly day today. You can come there. I think we have the first cohort. They've got no cavalry, so I think we'll use the cavalry as spotters. Yeah, I think that will work. It's not like we're going up against a really major force, so and we're just going to push forward. Get these guys up here. Yes, thank you. I think we'll just make you right selection group. Okay.
Hold formation.
What we're going to do is just put these guys into a group over there. I don't normally use groups, but I'll make an exception in this video. I just want them to be in a position so they can defend themselves should it become necessary.
Commander, at your service. Mounted death.
Right.
Legionary cavalry.
Of course, we're going to have to find them, so I'm just going to speed up a bit. So we're going to fight with this. Oh, there they are. Have slingers in front. Let's move these guys into position. Move these out this way. Front line to start moving in. And General, you work with this cav so we can get behind with there.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Let's just use that.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. Legions, push on. We've got the downhill strike. And in they go. Slingers that way. Right. You guys push these. Actually, we can bring these round. Actually,
Ready for battle.
Our general is under attack.
yep, he'll be okay. Right, gonna get you guys to push the center.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Right, that puts pins there. These guys are going down. Slingers into there. General, pull back. These guys are caving almost immediately. You guys skirmish. Right. You guys put your focus on those. Right, these guys are breaking through, breaking. This cohort, you hit into the backs of those. General, you kill those. You guys come into the backs of those. How are we doing here? There's my cav. Yeah, there.
Iberian cavalry. Understood.
Right. You guys are killing enough of my own troops, so time for you to go a long way away. Actually lost the orientation of the battle, actually. There's my lost my general. There he is up here. Okay. Right. Iberian cavalry. You guys crush in on those. Continue. They're in there somewhere.
The enemy general
Actually,
is
you
dead.
kill those. You kill those. They're dead. They're going to be dead pretty soon. Sorry guys that you didn't actually get into the action. You looked pretty if nothing else. So, have a quick look. So they all looked ready and eager to go. All lined up here. Okay, time to stop because they're actually starting to... Slingers are starting to kill my own men. So we lost 10% to friendly fire. I suppose out of 10 troops out of 107 is okay. General did well. All my legions, or all my cohorts did well as well. And hopefully this lot will be dead. Galeric rebels. Down they go. I think we'll get some slaves for once. It wasn't the biggest of armies, and what I want to do is bring this army back again. Because if we're going to be invading the Veni, we're going to need at least 3 armies up here to deal with the problem. But as I said, we do need to get this area as stable as possible before we go. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is have a quick look at the victory conditions, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, Aquitania is one of the victory conditions. And of course, we've got good old jolly old Britannia up here. And of course, then there's the big one, which means we've got to come all the way over to here to get the final victory, which means we've got to get as far as Hatra. And that's going to be quite a long grind, conquering through here. Let's have a look at economic victory. Yeah, the Bosphorus is a slightly different thing here. Asia, which is down here. And then Syria, so effectively we've got to go east. Cultural victory, I think, is even messier, isn't it? Construct the following building: Colosseum, Mesopotamia, Aquitania. I'm not sure I can actually build the Colosseum I'm not sure it's actually in the build chain. Is it? Circus back. Oh, there's a Colosseum. So we could build that there. But we would need to make a Circus Maximus. This here. Public order, public order. Vibrant wealth. We could turn that into that eventually, and then go for a Circus Maximus in here. But that would be in the long term. 125,000 spend. Now I would like to try and hang on some money because I was checking the family here, and this family is really weak. And what I would like to do is hire her, not her. Oh, wow. Okay. So they're all Cornelia. I'm sure she was plebeian. Oh well, that makes it a bit easier because we're just going to have to work on the plebeians replacing themselves over time. Yeah, I was convinced she was plebeian. See, Latinum has no income because we got banditry there. Telekinesis. I'd like that, but I suppose the public order here is pretty good now, but at the same time, I think that might be the better option. The sanitation here is a little bit weak because we don't have that building there. I think we can slip in that. I've been building up a lot of stuff here, and I am a bit worried about food. We got that there, so I don't think we need that. Nuria, I mean that'd be good, but wow, we've got a lot of public order in here. Also recurrent Sardinia. So I'm in this slightly difficult position where I got more money than I actually need to do. I actually like that because that would give me grain and salt. Plus it would improve that, so I think we can go that way with that there. Lusitanis, okay. This is only one food for us, some public order. I think we'll go with that. Just to get this area nice and stable. We've got 104,000 to spend. I'm a bit worried about taking up too much more food. You've got 19 public order at the moment. I think I'm just going to hang on to the cash now, guys. I think that's all we can do this turn. So where's my other agent? You're up here. We're just going to slip you through here. They've got... Yeah, okay. That's what we got. Unassigned skill, Furious Fabricus Catilla. One of my major generals here. Okay, you're doing good. I would like to give him public order to offset the problems with the navy. What we got here? Yeah, I think we're go with that and double down with that. Because these see here, shore leave minus 25 public order. And we'll province at the start of the next turn. Be interesting to see how that drops, because I get a feeling navies just reduce this number rather than reduce this number, but we'll see how it goes, guys. Actually, just back in here again. Yeah, provincial. We're not getting any effect just at the moment. It says minus 10 for military presence. It's almost like this is an accumulative effect with the navies. Kind of half I'd like to do is get this navy back here, actually, just to provide some protection to the North African coast. This is this army that's making its way back.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
Okay. military presence -10. Okay. I'm just going to go for an end turn. Okay, we've got a noble death. Okay, who died? This is because I don't know who died, and I'm not too sure where this army is. So, right, we got this guy. Okay, let's get this guy in. Family annuals. Happiness, Plinus, Impera, sophisticated and wealthy, influence -25 senators. The family members develop the following. Okay. Nation exposed, child is born, Pontia, so we've lost a lady. And natural, this man is a political path. Elias Morello. I don't think he was a... I don't think we've had any changes at the top. No. He's going to die soon, which is going to be a problem. Yeah, so he must have been some kind of minor functionary. Where was the name? Where did he die? Natural causes. No, don't want her.
Commander.
At your command.
Well, that won't be too bad because this guy can sit over here and do his thing. And wow. Okay. We've got here. I'm certainly going to drop a library in there to improve the situation. And supply pits. Got a library over here. There's the bow. And -4 food. I think that would be worth it. What's this? Yeah, I think we can convert that to food as well. We've got... I don't think I can upgrade the sewers yet. We actually need this, and I'm not researching that at the moment. We're researching this. Okay. Got barracks in Slingdom, which is good. That means I can place one of these. Get rid of you. And we're going to get a Marian first cohort in here. I like to keep these guys because they've got a lot of charge bonus and weapons damage. These are Thracian sellswords. Actually, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we can reduce the slingers down. And what I would like here is some cav. I think we'll get some extra cav in there. We can afford it, so. Okay. And we're going to take that up. Just we can. And what's that going to give me? Give me wealth from agriculture, replenishment, siege holdout time, more supplies. It's going to town guard. I need the slingers. Current. Well, we got Italian swordsman. Give me a bit more cash. It's going to reduce the banditry. Actually, I like that. We got the cash for it, so. Barrack supply pits. And I don't think we've got level 4. Well, we have, but I don't want that food. Spend that food. We got an inspired population in Lusitania. That's good. So, question is, if I move this army out, the population looks good. So, I'm just going to upgrade these. Actually, give him the upgrade as well. And this is my siege army. What we're going to do is move that siege army north. To bring this guy. Wow. Very short distance this way. Character trait. So, okay. So these guys are erudite. Still scrapper, predator. Oh well, he's doing okay. I'm not sure I'm ready to break off any diplomatic relations with the Veni just yet. Let's see what we got.
Well met, friend. Satan, let
It's going to take 6 turns or 5 turns for this. I think we will get rid of this actually. I mean, they're probably...
Very well. We'll hunt different prey and take our own trophies.
I mean, there's a possibility by doing that we may actually goad them into war, which could be useful. Just want to check the... It's interesting that the military element has gone now from here. Right, let's just have a quick look at this. I just want to check. So it still just says military presence -10. It should be more than enough to handle. Let's check here on Spanier as well. Yeah. I must admit, I don't never really completely understand the effect of public order on navies. Talking of navies, can you new recruit now? Yep. So, wow. Right, just gonna fill that up as well. I want a full-size navy here so that when we do propagate our war up here, the navy can provide the support. I mean, I'm half tempted to send a navy back round here. I've got no idea what these Yozos are up to.
Commander,
I think we're going to send this army this way.
you have further orders?
I just want an army up here to remind them that everything's under control here. Right, so we got this here. I don't think there's much else we can do. So quick. Platinum is... What's up with platinum now? Be the winter, yeah. But these are will come through pretty quickly soon. So I think that's all we can do this turn. I'm just going to go for an end turn. Okay, military disruption. These guys are really starting to irritate now. War declared. It's like the Athens and the Adrii are getting involved in a war. Construction report. Villa over here. And we got here war horses. I think I would like to go with that for the moment. And everything else is okay. These guys are... Yep. Barring these intermediaries.
Rome needs good fighters.
I say these guys keep giving me trouble. I will just go in and kick them because they're becoming a real pain in the neck. Right, I've got my fleet up to full size. What we're going to do is move.
At your command.
It's going to take time for these armies to get into position. I want all three armies. Should have sent this army. Yeah. Ah, he's going to cut across there. And I'll drop them in there.
Ready for battle.
You can just stay there in patrol. You're in patrol. I just want to keep this public order up and running. The 33, wow. You're okay. You're okay. So another look at. Now we've got public order going up across the board here. The food situation is okay. How are we doing here? Yep. I think this army can just stay here for the moment.
Make haste,
Just
men.
bring it in close, and you can patrol.
Master, damn you all.
And what you can do is just keep this area under control and growing. And your job is going to be to defend the northern frontier. 155,000. I want to check something. What I would like to do is hire a politician, but I can't get the politician I want. I want a plebeian. They're all Cornelia. Cornelia is a big enough family as it is already. So what I'm going to do is make sure all these guys are... Oh, you're not married. You're 81. You probably won't be around for a little while, but actually if I marry you... This could be a bit sneaky. So, who's your wife? And you're 29, so that would get... So for the price of him marrying her, I could then marry her to... When he dies, I could marry her to another guy. And just make sure you're married. You're married. You're not married, but... So I didn't really need to do that. Because I don't really want another general in here. They've already got generals all over the place. So what we can do is send her on a diplomatic mission, and if she gets killed, she gets killed. I know it's not sporting, but we'll send you to Egypt. What have you actually got here? Bureaucrat tax. I mean, these women have got some lovely... Oh, plus 4% culture, all regions. That would be good. I mean, there's definitely a case to having... you're married. You're married. You're married. You're married. You're married. You're married. No, you're not married, but you don't have enough gravitas to get married. Have a quick sight through. All these are completely maxed out. Now the plebeians are my problem family, because I'd love to have somebody else in here, because what will happen is that when this guy, if this guy dies and or there's no one left, then what will happen is that they will then, how can you say, a random character will be selected from the top. So you're a patriot. Oh, what patriots do? Okay, minus for every enemy army. Yeah, well, that's a pretty good, easy one to manage. I'm sure one of these had a thirst for power. Is that gone? I wonder if these traits do change over time. Okay. Actually, let's use some of this cash to promote the empire. maxed out. You're maxed out. You're maxed out. Maxed out. Wow. No wonder my cash income is so high. Right, you're new. Let's send you on a. Where's the Veni? Andrii. All the Andrii is starting to hate us. So you have to keep an eye on that. What's up with the Andrii then? Why do they hate us? Diplomatic missions to Athens. Okay. Well, we've broken off ties with the Veni. I think we're gonna have to get a bit radical here. Oops, didn't mean to do that. What we're gonna have to do is come here. We're gonna break
Greetings
off
to you. There was no.
and Athens.
Greetings.
We're
We
going
are
to
civilized folk, so you may speak as you wish.
cancel that and the
This is a bold.
trade deal as well.
Your merchant.
What else don't the Andrii like? Diplomatic missions to treaties with Sparta. We have a treaty with Sparta.
I give
Okay.
you greeting and my attention.
Gonna break off that treaty as well. 'Cause at the end of the day, the one faction I don't want to fight is the Andrii. Okay. And so that should lift our standing quite well once we've actually done the next turn. As I say, I don't want to get in a war with these guys. 1,000. Wow. Right, let's just have a quick Skype through. Right, so every one of our provinces is now wired in and making money. This has got good public order, so I think we're going to pop that up. Do that. Okay. Pannonia. Yeah, I think we're going to shoot that as well, because that will give us some extra garrison as well. Lusitani. Okay, what have we got here? This is -8, 5 livestock, 7 food, 219. That, if I convert that, that would give me extra food. What's the other one? That's going to give me 12 public order. Wow. 500 cash. 350. Now I think we're going to that as well. I think we're going to go for an end turn. What we got here? Okay, this is just an upgrade. Oh, you need to be a knight commander. I'm going to make you that. And what have we got here? Cunning, self-defense, campaign movement range. Actually like that, so we're going to go with that. And here we go for another end turn. Okay, rampant piracy hunted. Failed bribery attempts. Okay. Egypt, we got technology research penalty. Much further. Okay, the Adrian. Whose child is born, son comes of age. Quick look at. There's -34 at the moment. As we got treaties with Sardis. Hopefully that will cool down over time. Right, we're gonna bring this army back here. How big's the garrison here? 19. should. No, where's this army?
Commander.
Bring this army through because we're gonna. Why is this army lost a unit?
Your next command.
We haven't been hit by one of these stupid things again, have we?
For Rome.
Yeah. And just a quick test. If we want to declare war
Welcome.
on the
Speed.
Veni,
Come on. Do not waste time, better spend it hunting.
we can go any time, but I want to get my armies in position first. So, because
Ready for orders.
we're going to need to be able to blitzkrieg this, so we're going to move you up to here. What I most likely will do is push through here, leave this settlement alone, go for these two settlements and fortify them, use the navy to support this area here, and then we will use the other army to come back into this area here, because this will be a new region in this province, correctly. Yep. So what I would really want to do is grab this province first, leave this area isolated. Actually, can you sneak a bit closer so I can get a look-see? Thank you. Yeah, see, they've got no real ability to recruit, and they've only got a tiny little garrison, so these are going to be the real ones I need to take down. This Nemos, they've got an army in there as well. Now I am getting irritated by these guys, so what I'm actually going to do is
Ready for battle.
pull this
As you
and
command.
send you
Stand to, men.
over here.
We hunger for battle.
And what should happen now is this veteran. So if these guys start attacking this army, this veteran should make a difference. Because this army doesn't really need it. In fact, this army is a little bit of a waste at the moment over here, but I just want it to be, until we've got things sorted out. 175,000. Curious again. No, this isn't going to change, is it? That's so irritating. I think we're going to send you another mission to. I just really want to get that up. Can we give you anything that will? Yeah, I think we'll just give you some. Don't want to waste that. Actually, where is my faction heir? Can't remember if I actually moved him. I think he's over here somewhere. Oh. His family tree is just so big. There he is. Okay. Oh yeah, I shoved him in this navy. So actually, let's just upgrade this navy as well. Might as well. We got so much cash. Oh, we got -4 food. Okay. Well, we know how to solve that problem. And only you can just drop down there and that give me 11 food. Yeah, I've been a bit too enthusiastic building up. Actually, just check the construction report. War is declared. So you're actually at war with Sardes. These are over here. Again, we're just going to be a bit.
Greetings.
Oh.
Well, do not stand there.
I mean, they're of no importance.
Perhaps you will find profit.
So we'll just drop that alpha as well. Obviously, sorry about this. These guys are actually they've. Oh, we broke them in half, didn't we? Okay.
You are welcome, although my ancestors and people expect talk with purpose and honesty.
Cancel that. Right, we've got defensive allies with these. Okay. Colchis seems a bit broken up as well. They're actually at war. Yeah, we're the Roxolani. Back to what was I doing? Yep, just look. I know I'm throwing away food here, but maybe once that's finished, that will come back up. But we're actually consuming food here. These will come online eventually as well. And found the public order here, 19. That will give us a little bit more food, a little bit more cash. Yeah, why not? Let's go with that in Brigantium. Which is up over there. And I do want to keep a little bit of a war chest going, because what will happen is when my armies move against the Veni, they will have a little bit of a problem, because they won't be providing there. This slot should come through pretty well. Also, the wine press actually gives us food as well. That's good. Actually, have a look. Nope, we're not getting. I mean, we're probably getting unseasonal conditions as well, which isn't happening. Really need to consolidate and build up some of this stuff here. This is going to take food. I don't want to commit for any more just at the moment. And still got loads and loads of cash. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to go one more turn, and then that's going to be it for this video. Okay, political intrigue. Thank you. Child has died. Child is born. Another child is born. Pirate spotted. And a bit of a political update, guys. What's actually happened is I was asked to join the war against the Sardis, and more importantly, these Yozos down here, who are military allies of Egypt, have broken off their non-aggression pact, so we're going to have to keep an eye on these, although they're not particularly that powerful. So if push comes to shove, if they attack us, because they're military allies, Egypt may not come in on their side, and then we could probably go up and take them, although I don't really want to push that far. And just have a quick look. So the Adrii are friendly again now, because we're basically, they probably like us because we're now at war with the Sardis. Yep, past treaties. So yeah, so these guys are friendly, which means in this weird logic of this game, probably means that they will now attack me. I think I'm a bit leery about these guys. So again, we've got the money, so I don't need these guys to be in patrol. Actually, well, they can be in patrol for a short while. I'll just bring this army up.
Your next command?
And how's the garrison here? Yeah, the garrison's 19, so I don't really need this army.
Hunger for battle.
It's time to. Okay, we got. And maybe it's time to upgrade this army to full legion. And what I'd like to do is bring this army back over here, so that,
Waiting for more orders.
because I'm pretty sure these guys can defend themselves, and this army can be in a position. I'd put it about here. If anyone tries to come through here, they can come back this way, and then yeah, I think we'll station them about there.
Ready for battle.
They've taken attrition, but that goes without saying. 195,000. Wow. We've got lots and lots of cash. Where's my other army? So I'm going to bring you up here. Of course, the next turn will be winter. And I think we're going to just put you on this border here, and we're going to fortify you. Bring this army through out here. And you can drop into patrol. Because I'm going to need this army to lead the siege against this settlement here. And then these two armies can then push through into this area here. I just want this agent spinning around here. Yeah, I've still got an army there. You can deploy just to make yourself annoying. And just a quick look at the messages. Unseasonal conditions, unseasonal conditions. Yep. Construction reports. So we've still got food surplus. Olive market in Ars. Actually, maybe I should have gone for this so that I could get the extra food. It's not like I actually need the cash. I know it's going to be a bit stupid, but yeah, I think we're going to flip that way. Just to take advantage of the unique opportunity. I mean, sometimes you just got to do it. Child has died. Faction encountered. Yeti Confederation. Yeah, they're over there. Enemy wounded. Yep. I knew putting this veteran in here would stop those antics of trying to kill my units. We managed to knock out one of their units there. You know, probably fine if I put this back in. Yep, still -3. We're not out of the woodwork yet. Luckily, we've got the money to do it. So we're just going to keep looking for anything that will. Yeah, I mean, really need to complete some of these 4 bottom provinces. And I could take that up for -4 public order. You've got 10 there, 7 there. I think at the moment I want these buildings to finish before I develop anything else. What we got here? That's going to consume food. Certainly don't want that. That's going to consume food. That's going to consume food. That's going to consume food and public order. And you've got massive. You've got food. You've got food. Don't really want to do that. You've got good public order here. That will push up my income a little bit. That's going to give me another 5 food at the expense of 6 public order. I think we'll go with that. Spaniola, yeah, you're building out nicely here. 2 more turns and we will have a level 3 weapons upgrade, which would be really great. Skinnier. That's going to give me 4 public order. And it's going to consume 2 more food. Not for. Oh yeah. Who are you? Syrian Marine 77. I don't think they're particularly that brilliant. So I don't think I can pass on them. Africa. Yeah. Getting very close to the max. And Platinum is doing really well. I mean, I'd love to convert this to this so that we can build that, but we're going to have to sort out the food situation first. That will give me a bit more food at the expense of 6 public order. Public order's not brilliant here. We'll need to get that finished first. So this is where I'm going to leave it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. The next part, we will be pushing against the Veni to expand north, give ourselves some pressure points down on Massilla, and these guys eventually will break off the relationship with these so that we can complete Iberia. But until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.